Guy I look at is Aamil Wagner, Huber Heights, Wayne. I know you touched on him a little bit ago. Ranked number 109 nationally, number 10 offensive tackle, number 3 player in Ohio for 2022. That's an important guy, I think. I think they need to rebuild some numbers on the offensive line. A couple guys who have left the program here in recent months. So those numbers are still very good. I mean, they've got about 15 scholarship linemen in the fold, but they do have a few seniors who will probably drop off after the season. And Aamil Wagner, to me, is a guy 6'6". Our database has him at 250, but my guess is he's going to be 270, 280 by the start of his season coming up, and would certainly be big enough by that time. He's going to have a busy month, it looks like. Our database has him going to Ohio State this June 4th, the following weekend, and then Kentucky June the 11th, Notre Dame June 18th, and Penn State June 25th. Those 4 and Stanford all seem to be really high on his list, and it'll come down obviously to how he does in the on those visits where he really fits in the best. And Vince Morrow is obviously trying to recruit him for Kentucky. Certainly Marcus Freeman, a former guy, from the Dayton area, probably recruiting him for Notre Dame. So there's going to be some heavy competition, I think, for Ohio State to try and get Aamil Wagner in the fold.
I wouldn't be surprised not to be that guy. I wouldn't be surprised to see him commit before he makes all those visits. I really think that Ohio State's got that one locked down. I think he might make it all the way to, he could make it all the way to that Penn State visit. We have in the rivals database just the top 4, Ohio State, Penn State, Notre Dame, and Kentucky. You got to remember this, C.J. Hicks is in his ear right now and has been in his ear like big time. And it would really surprise me to see a kid that Ohio State covets, a top 200 type of kid, get away from within the state, especially a very pro-Ohio State part of the state. This isn't necessarily one of those Toledo kids that might actually be a little bit closer to Michigan or Michigan State than to Columbus or whatever. So, if I'm putting on my short list of guys that I think will 100% be a Buckeye within the next 60 days, Wagner's 1 or 2 on that list.